Hi, my name is Zach Gigg, and today I'll be doing my fundraising analysis video presentation on the organization's Special Olympics. Um, Special Olympics, they're a great organization that basically hosts, puts on, and fosters events for those with intellectual disabilities. They are a great organization known across the globe that holds events nationally televised in different cities, in different counties, states, even countries across our beautiful earth. Special Olympics holds a great place in my heart. My cousin has severe autism and actually competed in some of their events back in the day. So this organization has a personal connection to me. So let's get started. Special Olympics, they're a great organization. They use cultivation in a very specific manner. They have targeted a combination of strategies to get them where they are today. And here are some that I kind of wanted to go over while explaining what this organization is and who they're about. They adhere to making personal connections and make sure their prospects are that of integrity and good faith. This is important because with an organization of this manner, of this magnitude, they have high standards. And the people they want to be involved in have to also have high standards and good moral values. They're also very good at community engagement and have been known to put on events in local communities like competitions or runs to raise awareness about their organization. And that's just some of the ways they get people involved and want to donate to their cause. They even cultivate well with corporations to gain corporate sponsors, which allows for organizations to build rapport in the community as well as with their clients across the country. Giving is very attractive in the corporate world and is almost expected if you want to be successful in business. So there's leverage to get corporations to be a part of your organization, especially in this case. I know a lot of organizations that want to be a part of this have this on their website, show their involvement, show they're doing good in the community, and this is a great cause to donate to, even if it's your time, your money, or even an experience. Donating an experience to those with intellectual disabilities is also available. The Special Olympics has many different fundraising events, but I want to highlight three of them. Polar plunges, golf tournaments, and plane poles are just three different strategic fundraising events that Special Olympics uses to maintain funding for their athletes and everything that goes into making these events possible. The strengths of these events are evident considering how many of them take place, and the money raised by them is in large numbers. We're talking millions of dollars overall. Usually events bring in over $100,000 every time they're taking place. It depends if you are doing a marathon. If you're doing a polar plunge, you could have thousands of dollars being raised just by participation. Things like that are great that Special Olympics does. This fundraising techniques for an organization like Special Olympics needs to be at a rapid and drastic rate. There's so much money involved to be able to put on and partake in the Special Olympic events. We live in a world where everything has a price, and right now all those prices are very high, and inflation has made some things pretty hard. But it is crucial for Special Olympics to continue doing these events to maintain the cash flow they're receiving in order to keep putting on these amazing events for these young people. Special Olympics has made some very big moves year after year using letter events to raise over $1 billion in fundraising money for the organization. The Law Enforcement Torch Run is a huge event in which law enforcement officers carry the flame of hope in the starting ceremony of the Special Olympics each year. Like I said before, some of the other events that I'm going to talk about include golf tournaments, polar plunges, and plane poles, which are all used to raise money. I believe their efforts to raise money and do it in this manner is very creative. I don't think people in other organizations set up plane pools. I know a lot of organizations do golf tournaments. I think that's a fun way to get people in the community to get involved with your organization. And honestly, golf has always been associated with wealth for many years. So using that to your advantage and bringing out people that love to golf already It's awesome, and it's really easy to get people to donate to your cause when they're doing something they like. These events allow for people to come out, learn more about the organization, and actively partake in physical activity that is usually fun and exciting for all ages, depending on the person. Most organizations have been seen to kind of follow in Special Olympics footsteps following the fundraising department they have. They do have many of their other events, but these three are very crucial to their organization. I myself partake in the Golden Gate Beach polar plunge in San Francisco a few years back. Special Olympics had reached out to partner with my father's company, and he had decided that the polar plunge would be beneficial and team bonding for his employees, as well as donating to a great cause in the meantime. That brings up another major point on why I believe these fundraising tactics are very good for your organization. They can benefit both parties. They're not just benefiting the Special Olympics, but you can really see a lot about your people when they're in a situation like diving in cold water in the middle of February. It really shows that things like this are good for both sides and can be used in great ways. First, I'd like to talk about the polar plunge events. I know I've been talking about them. This event is out of Colorado. This organization has put together an 8-location polar plunge series that ultimately raised over $700,000 for the Special Olympics. I believe this is a strong event that has a few strengths, less weaknesses though. The one weakness of events like this are trying to get people that are not into the outdoors or the cold to come out and take place in these type of events. That is a true scenario, but living in Colorado, most people do like doing outdoor activities, so I believe that this could be kind of not really a weakness, but it has to be stated as one. Some of the strengths I'd have to say are that it brings people together, brings community. There's not just one event, there's a string of 8 of them. So they're providing opportunity for people to get out at their leisure. I think that's a great event that took place this year in Colorado. The second event that I'd like to talk about is the Ohio Teed Up Golf Tournament. This event was hosted previously in May in the Cincinnati area. This tournament had turned out very successful in their marketing. They asked corporations to bring on teams to compete in this tournament and donate to their cause. One of the weaknesses I also believed to be seen throughout this event are not everyone likes golf. I know I said earlier that golf is a great outing and a great way to get money, but not everyone loves golf. I also think that some of the strengths are people do like to golf. It's really counteractive. I feel like if you do it right, you can have an environment where not everyone's golfing. People are eating, playing games, yard games. I think that would be great. And the third event I'd like to talk about is the Virginia Plane Pull that took place in October of 2021. This event had raised a whopping $180,000 and has been an annual event for the last 30 years. This has a lot of huge community engagement. A lot of people are competing to say their group pulled the plane, and who wouldn't want to pull a 747 across the runway? I think it's a great idea. I think it's awesome, fun activity that can bring awareness to your town, your people, while donating to a good cause. Now, I do believe that this organization does a great job fundraising. I believe there's some ways they can improve. I believe making events not always that physical. A lot of people these days don't love physical activity. There's a lot of technology involved in most things, and it can kind of turn the younger generation off. I believe that maybe even trying gaming tournaments. Like our school now has EA sports teams that you can compete in virtually with any gaming console. I think something like that would be awesome. I think that would be a great market to tap into, and you'd get a lot more participation. I know Special Olympics has a great record already, and they continue to have great fundraising events like the 3 I listed above. But that's just one thing that I'd maybe suggest that they change and kind of partake in. Trying to attack that market would be online gaming. Another thing would be, I would have people maybe sit at churches. I think church is a place where people come together and they're in a giving spirit. I think if you have people involved in that church community or in a local church, that using that to your advantage can get people to donate and come out and join your cause and help where they can. If it's not financially, They can help set up events, run booths, do things like that, and just basically be a part of the community. In conclusion, I think Special Olympics does a great job fundraising. I believe that these 3 events do great every year. Anyone can do them in any county, city, country, or state. And I believe that there's a constant desire to want to donate when you have fun events like this. It's not just, hey, give me your money. It's, hey, you can participate in this awesome event with all of your employees or all of your friends and family, and use it as a team building experience as well as helping out those with intellectual disabilities. So overall, I think Special Olympics does a great job. I know I said that there are some suggestions that I could make for change, but overall they do a great job and they're a great organization. Thank you.